This is Billy Core from the Carolina Circle Mile Wiki. Today is Tuesday, December the 23rd, 2014, or as I usually call it, Christmas Eve Eve. But what you're looking at right now is one of the things that kept me very, very busy in the late 90s and the early 2000s as well, I suppose. This is my Nintendo 64. No, I'm not gonna scream at it and go, Nintendo 64! Like in that video. Don't worry, that's not gonna happen. But, I just wanted to do a video about it because I've never really shown it on YouTube before. This is a highly requested video of mine. This is the original one from my childhood that I've had since 1997. So it's the oldest game console in my collection. By that I mean the one I've had the longest personally. And at the same time, I also see, I got this in 1997, but in 1998 I also got a original PlayStation 1, which I used alongside this. I would play games on here, then play games on the PS1. I no longer have the PlayStation, but I still have the Nintendo 64. So we're going to be taking a look at it tonight. So, and we're going to play a few games on it, and believe it or not, we're going to be playing it on the Packard Bell Legend 1510 Supreme with its TV tuner card. Because, hey, if I had been told back in like 1997 that someday I would be able to play Nintendo 64 on a Packard Bell, I would have lost consciousness for a few months. So, let me get the tripod, or as I've been saying, what's left of the tripod, set it up, and let's proceed with the Nintendo 64 video. Alright, we're in position. Let me move this mouse cursor out of the way. And I forgot to show the controller I use. This is a kind of a clear blue controller. I've had this since, I guess, the early 2000s, and it still works. I've got several other controllers, including the original gray one that came with it, as well as a, what was it, a red one. Used to have just a solid blue one, but I think that quit working years ago. So let me, I'm going to turn off the lights so so the monitor will show up better on camera. You don't have that glare at the top of the screen. Alright, first we're going to play the first video game that I got from my N64 back in 1997, which happens to be its launch title, actually. Super Mario 64.
It's me, Mario! Hello!
Oh yeah, now, one thing everyone's got to do in this game is play with Mario's face at the beginning. And you can freeze his position. I just don't really feel like doing it right now. See if I can grab his ear. Now, I gotta show this off here. Mario A. This save game right here is the same exact game I've been playing since 1997. This save game has been on this cartridge since 1997, 17 years, and it's never been erased. So that is pretty cool there, and it took me actually 10 years to beat the game. I finally beat it in 2007. That was determination, folks. So let's go ahead and fire this up. Don't know why he doesn't have a hat right now. I usually play this with my Game Shark. Remember those, folks? But for this video, I'm not. Because, well, for one thing, it's a little bit flaky at times. I just can't believe I'm playing this on a Packard Bell. Obviously, the technology was available in 1997 to do this, but I did not have that technology at the time. I just love running around the castle like this. This is such a good game, folks. And let's go into the Bob-omb battlefield. Alrighty. And this is the first stage of the level, which I actually beat back in 1997, so, but we'll go ahead and do it again for video's sake. Kill that Goomba. And get some points while we're at it. Love this music. It really takes you back, huh? This, along with the Super Nintendo, are my all-time two favorite Nintendo systems ever. Oh yeah, that chain chomp thing. Oh, watch out for those, okay, we just took a little bit of damage there. Get away from me! Oh yeah, and these, giant cannonballs. Alright, we gotta climb to the top of the mountain. I'm gonna show a little bit of a pro tip. At least I think it's a pro tip. A lot of you probably already know that if you climb into this little cave right here, you'll instantly be transported to the top of the mountain. And here we go, the boss. I'm the Big Bob-omb, Lord of all blasting matter, King of kabooms the world over. Let me do it Raku's Modern Lifestyle. How dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you set foot on my imperial mountaintop? You may have eluded my guards, but you'll never escape my grasp. And you'll never take away my power star. I hereby challenge you, Mario. If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself to battle. I can't say star tonight for some reason. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me to this royal turf? I think you cannot. Oh yeah, that epic boss music there. Alright, we just gotta run around a little bit and wait to be able to get to his back side. Oh, that was so smart of me, wasn't it? Oh, beautiful work there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That's the way you play Super Mario 64. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, I think you gotta do this 3 times, or it might be twice, I can't remember. Yeah, it's 3 times. There we go, we got him. What? What? Can it be that a pipsqueak like you has defused the Bob-omb King? You might be fast enough to ground me, but you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to take King Bowser by the tail. Methinks my troops could learn a lesson from you. Here's your star as I promised, Mario. If you want to see me again, select this star from the menu. For now, farewell. Okay, I gotta go on a little bit of a rant here. I apologize, but it has to be done. I hate eBay. I hate it so much right now. It seems like everything I've been selling lately has ended in some kind of stupid dispute. I sold someone a Packard Bell last week, and I had to mail it to Germany through the international shipping program. And it was damaged during the international shipping, and somehow, even though I packaged it very well, the buyer is blaming me for everything and wants to drain me of every dime I have. But I called eBay yesterday and they said that it's not my fault, they did it and they'll handle it, but the buyer is still messaging me, blaming me for everything, so that's why I had to pause the video to deal with eBay drama. Something I cannot stand, because that may mean that I could lose money that I don't have. But thankfully eBay is wanting to, as far as that phone call was yesterday, is going to side with me, so hopefully it will work out somehow, even though it probably will. Now I gotta find my controller. There we go. Oh, I hate drama so much, especially so close to Christmas. And I especially do not want to lose money I don't have anymore. Anyway, let's continue. Let's get the star.
Here we go!
I'll try to be cheerful through this video. Still don't know what happened to his hat. I tell you folks, drama should be illegal. That's all there is to it. Especially on eBay. Alright, let's go down that slide and then we'll go to another video game. I always love this little level here. Oh yeah, I love this music too. Now this music right here certainly does take me back. And here we are at the end. There are several different slides in this game. This is the first one, so obviously it's going to be the easier of the three. And again, I got this star way back in 1997, so it's yeah. Actually, yeah. Okay, now, let's play another game that I did not own originally in the late 90s, but I did rent it. But I did rent it quite a bit during the late 90s, and I obtained a copy of it in the late 2000s. So let's go ahead and play another launch title from 1996. If I can find the cartridge slot on here, it's too dark. There we go. And there we are, Pilotwings 64. Excellent game. A true classic in my opinion for the Nintendo 64. Let's get on the gyrocopter. I'm usually Lark. Yahoo! Holiday Island. Alright, we gotta fly through rings. Unlike Superman 64, which sadly I did rent back in 1999, and it was a total disaster, in this game, flying through rings is actually quite enjoyable. And you can also blow stuff up, but not in this particular level, but you do have the option to fire it still. Now this is the first level for this, so obviously it will be considerably easier. And now for the hard part, at least in my opinion, landing on the runway. Again, I keep saying this, but this is just so awesome playing it on a Packard Bell. And this isn't even Windows 95, folks. I'm using the Windows 3.1 CF card. So, yeah, this is quite interesting. Alright, come on now. Video games in the 90s were just had some of the greatest music in the world. Alright, let's try the rocket belt. The Lark again. And we gotta crash through balloons. And the trick here is to not use up all your fuel in one sitting. Let's see, are there any other balloons? That might be it. Alright, I think we gotta land on this big Target department store logo. Alright, gotta land gently or else we'll crash and it's game over. And there we are. Guess it was just that one balloon I had to get. We're not going to do the hand glider though, because that's just way too difficult. Let's fly through some more rings. This time we're at Crescent Island. Yeah, this is a few more rings in this one. Last one. I tell you though, my favorite part of this game is the oh, how do I describe it? When you get shot out of a cannon. That is, I don't care where you are, that's hilarious. Especially the screams that these characters make. It's just plain cheese. I guess you could describe it. This ring here. Trying to follow the radar here best I can. There's one right around here, but I can't seem to get to it. I just flew right over it, but it's not there. Huh. There's one here. Uh-oh. Run out of fuel. They sure do up the difficulty compared to the last ring level. And here's one. Fly through that little opening. just go ahead and land without... Oh, let's go ahead and get this one down here. There's probably a couple of more. Well, let's go ahead and get this one too while we're at it. And this one, I think this is the one we couldn't find earlier. If it is, that'd be great. Or not. It seems like there's another one on the radar. But they're... Okay, here we go. I gotta go back up in the air. And you know what? I think we'll go ahead and go through one more ring, or not, and just go ahead and land. I'm sure this is better than nothing. If I can even land. Oh my gosh! Yeah, when you have a screensaver enabled, it doesn't care if you're running the TV card, and we're just going to go ahead and quit out this. I'm going to see if first we can, before we go to the one more game, if we can get shot through a cannon.
Here we go.
Okay, we're apparently, no, that's not it. Apparently I don't have it yet. Oh well. Now we're going to go to one more game, I believe. This is one of those games like Firefight and Mr. Potato Head Saves Veggie Valley that not many people talk about these days. But I'll go ahead and load it into the system. Got it. Yeah, there's a bunch of title screens that you're not allowed to skip through.
Snowboard Kids!
That's right, folks. If you don't know what this is Snowboard Kids. Basically, and I've had this since, I believe, 1998 or so. Basically, this is a racing game where you snowboard. You don't have enough pages. Great music in this game too. Alright, we're gonna play as Slash. He's the main character.
Slash!
This is one of those games that's very, very Japanese oriented, as you'll probably be able to tell. And instead of an actual race, we're just gonna do a battle race. No, wait, that is the actual race. We're going to do a skill game. And, we're going to do a speed game. And we're going to play this game here, called, this course, Big Snowman. Because this has some of the most beautiful, and I mean beautiful, video game music ever created. Also, it seems like this should have been like an arcade game, an actual arcade, but
All around!
I don't think it was, but it seems like it could have been.
Ready? Go!
Basically, you gotta collect all these fans and get the best time. And there's the music that you can probably hear. Oh, this takes me back. Oh, this takes me back. Alright, and of course you're able to do tricks in this game, which will get you some extra points, I think. it. I got two more, not actually two more, I got one more video I need to make tonight. I've already got one ready for Christmas Eve, but I gotta make one for Christmas Day. It's not as fantastic as I would originally expected for Christmas Day, but I think you guys will still enjoy it quite a lot. I know the subject matter is something that is very, very enjoyable for me. And it's, and I discussed similar items before on this channel. So, hope you, stay tuned for the final installment of, A Nostalgic Christmas, which will be available to watch Christmas Day, December 25th. If you're stupid and you don't know what that is. Apparently we accomplished something, but I don't know what. But that's a good thing. Alright, it's been so long since I've played this, I forgot. Wow. Oh, in other words, we got first place on the roster there. So, we done good. Alright, we're going to now do a shot game at Sunset Rock.
Around. Ready? Go!
More soothing and awesome music. Basically, in the shot game, you have to shoot as many snowmen as you can. And I'm probably going to do horribly, but oh well. It's enough to show what this game is like. And we gotta watch out for these boulders. Yeah, if you have a Nintendo 64 yourself, I would definitely look into obtaining a copy of this game, because if you like racing games and more specifically unique ones, this is, ouch, one that you should definitely check out. I believe there was also a sequel to this game, Snowboard Kids 2, which I don't think I've ever really played, and from what I've seen, isn't as good. So, if from what I've seen is true enough, I'd stick with the first one. Whoa, that was not supposed to happen, folks. Well, we've already gotten over half of the snowmen we need to get. We need to get 60. Got 32 so far. 33 now. Oh, I just now also noticed there's a time limit. So you gotta be cautious about that. But we're reaching the finish line, so that time limit is nothing we need to worry about. And again, I'm surprised. We actually accomplished something. I guess because we got over half of them. 38 out of 60. It's not too bad. Got second place on the roster. And now we're going to do one more shot game, but on a different course, Rookie Mountain, which is the first level in the game. And it's also, as you can imagine, the easiest, and it's pretty much
Around.
blink and the level's over. It's that quick.
Ready? Go!
Got all those. Alright, now we got somewhere.
Go!
See, it's that quick. And again, we done good. And I believe that will be all of the games I will show in this video. Let's get some light back on in here. And shut that off, and we'll take one last look at the console itself. But yeah, back in the late 90s, this was a major part of my life, the Nintendo 64. Like I mentioned, at the same time, I also owned a PlayStation 1, the original one. It was still called a PlayStation then, because the PlayStation 2 and the others hadn't been invented yet. But even though I did play the PlayStation quite a bit, the Nintendo 64, just something about it. I know was obviously not the most popular game system at the time. It probably didn't have as much power as the other ones, which is something a lot of people criticize. It's it's easily to criticize the Nintendo 64, but it just had really good games, like we saw tonight. All three of the games, Super Mario 64, Pilot Wing 64, and Snowboard Kids, are classics to me, and they're just really, really, really enjoyable. And so, as long as I can see possible, I'm going to hold on to my Nintendo 64 because I like it. So for now, Billy Core signing off.